Monday morning, November 28th. Starting to head up Mount Diablo from the Green Valley Trail staging area. A little foggy this morning, but it looked like it could be a beautiful day. It's about 7:30. Starting to look like winter, even though it's, well, I guess it's late fall. All the oaks up there, the kind that lose their leaves. Well, coming over the first rise, trail up ahead, way up there you can see some of the towers, if it doesn't get too grainy. Onward. I'm not sure if this is going to pick up the pinks of the sky out there and beginning to show that the sun is just trying to squeeze through right there, though. I don't know if the camera's going to show it. So that's where we are now. We're right at this spot right here, heading up. Continuing out, probably out 1.5 miles from the trailhead, maybe 4.5 to go. I don't know if this gets grainy or whether you can see the trail going up over the top of that next hill. That's the next hill to go over the top of. Onward. These rocks, in about 2 miles from the trailhead, always draw my attention. They're there, they're pronounced, they're waiting for time to make it their turn to be prominent. Looking out further out the valley, guess what? Everybody out there looking across towards Danville, Rocky Ridge further out. In fact, there's Rocky Ridge right out there. You can see the antenna. They think it's foggy. Lucky me. I don't know if you can see it. Just about to the secret trail junction, but more about that secret later. From here, I think what I'm looking across over there, I don't know if it's going to come out, way on the other side. I think that's that trail that connects Old Stage and goes up Wall Point that eventually hits the summit trail over there. More on the secret. This was a secret trail for years until George discovered it. He has in turn told me about it. It's such a secret that the word secret in secret trail, they keep real small letters so you don't know it's the secret trail. Please, do not let this out. Keep it a secret. Going that way? To get up that way? Okay. Infamous Ridge View Trail. Only called so because behind those trees, it may not look so steep, but it goes right up the top of that damn thing to what I call Cemetery Ridge, which it may be yours if you get that far. Can't go any further. Who's my friend over there? Sharpshin? Coopers? Too small for a red tail. Shazam! This is why they call it Ridgeview Trail. You can see the trail. I came up just meandering all the friggin' way back. I didn't even see it way back there too, on that ridge. And then of course, on across the valley, out to Walnut Creek somewhere. And then coming across, probably panning too fast, but Cecilbita Mill isn't here. Ridgeview continues up. A shot of Rock City down there from along Ridgeview. I think I got the name right. It's rocks. Glimpse of the top Observatory ought to be kind of to the left of the knob on the right. Well, I don't know, I'm out about 3 miles. Time for put the pack off, have a little break. And then we head on up across the road there, up around the ranger's place, up to where that Mountain House Hotel was, and up. Have seen no one at all in 2 hours. The silence is deafening. Small stand of what I believe are Jeffrey pines in here. Jeffrey pines always have intrigued me. Now they've got that kind of more silver gray look than a lot of the pines. You can see it right there. Unique. And this time of year, the mistletoe just stands out when all the leaves are gone. Well, I guess I'm out about 4 miles because I think it's about 6 or so to the top. It says summit 1.9. Who knows? Might get there before lunch. This is kind of interesting. Mountain House. Used to be a place here. It says it opened in 1874 and wanted to have paying tourists come. And I guess it sat right up around on this knoll, this flat area here. These hills in the background. Anyway, there it is. The Mountain House. Read fast. Neat stand. It's going to blanch out, I think. But of those Jeffrey pine, you can see how they look silvery compared to the other stuff surrounding them. I guess if you're into geology, you just go ape here. Probably about 1.5 miles to go. This is looking southish, I guess, down towards wherever Mission Peak is down there. I can't spot the tower, so it may just still be a little bit out of view. Coming around the bend, you can see there on the right, that knob I think is Devil's Elbow. In the middle is the observatory. To the left, just before the brush starts again on the horizon, is some tower. Well, I'm going to start this at there's probably about 3 more elevation pulls here. Maybe a 4th, counting the last 1,000 feet up the asphalt road to the top. But now, got a little bit narrow in here, but they haven't cut it back for a while. But still a pretty neat trail. Oh look, there's Devil's Knob, or Devil's Elbow, right looking up the trail. Oh, and a little bit further, and you can see the observatory. I don't know if it's going to get grainy, but there it is. An Indian artifact? The CCC? The WPA? I don't know. I wonder if they've just cleared this. I don't know if they've ever noticed this before. Huh. Pretty interesting. More for the geologist. Notice those round pillory rocks. They look like pillows. Check in with me for what they really are. Over and out. Of course those cement things were cement sandbag like gizmos to hold the road up. I didn't want to cause you any more suspense. But there's that, the top. It looks like it's within reach. Go, man. Well, I haven't got lost yet. I guess I'll get in my authorized vehicle and continue up the hill. Still overcast down below. Onward. A Jeff pine loaded with pine cones. I'll get a close-up. Close-up. Come on, is it looking any closer or not? Doesn't seem like it. But it's a long .46. Up. The Devil's Elbow. The Devil's Elbow. Gotta walk up there someday when I'm not so friggin' tired. Did I say we just entered the twilight zone? Here we are. Probably within a third of the mile now. I'm trying to remember, I think with about a quarter mile to go, we hit the road. Then there's 1,000 lineal feet to the summit. It's been almost exactly 2 months since I hiked 3,000 elevation gain. That was about September 25th. From about 10,000 to 13,000. Today it's from about, I don't know, say 700 to 3849. Felt good? Well, felt okay. So the end of the line for today. They're turning the beacon. They must be testing it for something. Wow. What kind of timing is that? This is pretty neat. One more revolution and I'm done. It's going to be pointing this way. Of course the light's off. That's the way. Well, I'm not going to be able to sit on my bench out there in the veranda that I set up before it's gone. So I came up the steps there. The observation deck, of course, is still closed. So I stepped off to the side where I am now. I've got a wonderful view looking down at Devil's Elbow. And then out kind of east, I guess. I'll pass out there somewhere. Well, it's a beautiful day. It's going to be over and out. I'm going to eat and go back home.